I'd like now to introduce Chad Holliday, who I'm about to meet for the first time myself. He's the chairman of the board and chief executive officer of DuPont and has been CEO since 1998. Chad's commitment to corporate leadership and conservation is now renowned. In 2004, he became chairman of the Business Roundtable's Task Force for Environment, Technology, and Economy. He's the past chairman of the World Business Council for Sustainable Development, during which he co-authored a book titled Walking the Talk, which details the business case for sustainable development and corporate responsibility. Under his direction, DuPont established the mission to achieve sustainable growth, increasing shareholder societal value while decreasing the company's environmental footprint. What makes his presence tonight even more valuable is that he is also a longtime personal friend and supporter of our honoree this evening, Gil Grosvenor, fishing buddies, and the National Geographic Society. Chad serves on the Board of Governors of the Society's Educational Foundation. Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much, David. It's an honor to be here tonight. I want everyone in this great hall to think about the times that you've reached out for a copy of the National Geographic magazine, flipped over a few pages and saw a picture that drew you in, and you read the article and you came away from that experience thinking about our world just a bit differently. I believe it is most everyone in the hall, and talking to the President of Botswana, he can hold his hand up for that test too. That is the uniqueness of the organization that we honor here tonight with the Corporate Leadership in Business Award. As I prepared these comments, I looked for an organization to say it's like National Geographic, and I could not find one. Its reach, its cause, its endurance since 1888 set it apart in the cause it is accomplishing for the world and our environment. Every great organization must have leaders that make a difference. Many are in the hall tonight. One that's made a difference and is also the National Geographic storyteller, Gil Grosvenor, is the individual we honor. Gil's relationship with National Geographic is unique among relationships I have ever seen. His great-grandfather, Alexander Graham Bell, was the second president of the Society. His grandfather was the first editor, and his father was editor when Gil joined as a photographer to this organization. His love of geography comes out, and I'm sure it will come out in his words tonight. He understands the meaning of that and what a difference it makes to the environment, and how a fundamental understanding can change the course of events. One of his favorite sayings, if you don't know where you are, you're nowhere. And I think that comes out in what Gil says all the time. For the last 15 years, he has focused on geographic education and has literally recruited an army of teachers and other professionals that go state to state in the most creative ways you can imagine to help students understand geography and what it can mean to their lives and what it means to our country. He has been honored by President Bush with the presidential awards, and he has been noted for his leadership throughout. We are extremely pleased to honor Gil tonight. First, we will look at a video that describes the mission of the Society. Please roll the video.
There's a place in Africa, Gabon. Unbelievable. It's one of the last pristine equatorial jungle places on the planet, but a lot of it at risk. If it wasn't for National Geographic working with an incredibly intrepid explorer of ours, Mike Fay, bringing it to people all around the globe, 11% of Gabon would not be national park today. Everything we do is about the mission of this place, getting people to care about this planet, increasing and diffusing geographic knowledge. If you come to our headquarters of National Geographic, there are these great buildings, marble and granite and offices, but that's not what National Geographic is really about. Our founders included among them many of the people who went out and did the exploration. We really follow in their footsteps. National Geographic is really out there. It's the people in the field, whether it's explorers or researchers or scientists or filmmakers or photographers. That's really, truly National Geographic.
The great thing about working at National Geographic is the people you meet here. This amazing mix of slightly crazy, unusual individuals who are doing incredible things.
This morning when I was walking around in the hallways, I'm carrying a cardboard box, you know, and everybody says, well, what you got there? And they all look in and go, ooh. This is the only place in the world where you'd see this sort of thing.
We take on projects that frankly, you know, you'd have to be a little nuts to do.
They don't get much bigger than this.
There are people coming in all of the time from all over the world, book people, film people, magazine people, lecture people. I want to tell this story. I just saw the coolest thing. I just saw an amazing thing.
Come on, please, baby. Go in. Oh my God, yes. Yes. Come on. Oh. Oh, man. This is too cool.
That mix of exciting ideas is what really drives what we do. You know, it encourages us to want to push the envelope a little bit.
You know, everywhere I go when I'm out in the field on assignment, I kind of carry the place with me in a lot of ways because this is an institution that's bigger than anybody that works here, by far.
Time and time again, it comes back to this is a place where I'm not simply doing a job. This is a place that has a real mission.